Welcome back to Kayalie's Ideas, where we delve into fascinating stories and ideas from around the world. Today, we venture into a topic that has captivated millions: the final days of the legendary Michael Jackson. It's a tale of talent, fame, and tragedy. Our aim is not to sensationalize, but to provide a respectful, fact-based account of his untimely passing. With this, we honor his memory and his monumental influence on music. Now, let's dive into the story of the King of Pop's final days. Michael Jackson, a name synonymous with legendary talent and great controversy. In the years leading up to his untimely demise, the King of Pop experienced a decline that was as dramatic as it was heartbreaking. Once a picture of health and vitality, Jackson's physical condition began to deteriorate. His lifestyle, often described as eccentric, became increasingly erratic. Long hours in the studio coupled with rigorous dance rehearsals took a heavy toll on his body. The once invincible icon was now often seen appearing frail and exhausted, a stark contrast to the energetic performer that the world had come to know and love. But it wasn't just his physical health that was in jeopardy. Jackson also grappled with a growing dependency on prescription medication. What started as a means to manage the pain from his injuries and the pressure of his fame soon spiraled into a dangerous addiction. It was a secret battle he fought behind the closed doors of his Neverland ranch, hidden from the prying eyes of the public and the media. As if his health woes weren't enough, Jackson was also facing the mounting pressure of his planned comeback tour, titled This Is It. This tour, a series of 50 concerts, was set to mark his triumphant return to the stage after more than a decade of absence. However, the expectation and anticipation surrounding This Is It only added to his stress. The man who had once effortlessly moonwalked into the hearts of millions was now struggling to keep pace with the demands of his career. Jackson's health and lifestyle in these years painted a picture of a man under immense strain. Yet, he soldiered on, driven by his passion for music and his commitment to his fans. But the cost of his determination was high. As the days drew closer to the start of his comeback tour, the stress seemed to only increase. The final days of Michael Jackson were marked with a profound sense of urgency and tension. As the King of Pop prepared for his This Is It tour, a series of 50 concerts in London's O2 Arena, the pressure was mounting. Rehearsals were intense and grueling, stretching late into the night, each dance move, each lyric, each note polished to perfection. The music world was buzzing with anticipation. Fans worldwide were on the edge of their seats, waiting for the return of their beloved icon. Yet behind the scenes, there was a different story unfolding. Michael's health was deteriorating rapidly. His weight was plummeting, his sleep was erratic, and his energy levels were inconsistent. He was battling chronic insomnia, struggling to find the rest he so desperately needed to keep up with the demands of his schedule. His close associates, friends, and family were growing increasingly concerned. They saw the toll the preparations were taking on him, the stress etched onto his face, the weariness in his eyes. The vibrant, energetic performer the world knew seemed to be fading, replaced by a frail figure who was fighting to keep up with the expectations that came with his legendary status. Whispers of concern turned into urgent pleas for help. His personal physician, Dr. Conrad Murray, was under immense pressure to keep Michael fit and healthy. The world was waiting. The stage was set, but the star at the center of it all was wavering. The clock was ticking, the days were blurring into one another, and Michael was caught in a whirlwind of rehearsals, meetings, and medical appointments. The strain was visible, the cracks were beginning to show, but the show had to go on. And then on June 25th, 2009, the world woke up to the shocking news. June 25th, a day that would forever be marked in music history. On this fateful day in 2009, Michael Jackson, the King of Pop, was preparing for his comeback tour. This Is It. In the midst of the hustle and bustle, tragedy struck. Michael Jackson was found unresponsive, and despite the best efforts of those present and the paramedics, he couldn't be revived. An icon was gone, leaving the world in shock and sorrow. News of his death spread like wildfire, and the world collectively mourned. Fans across the globe, from Los Angeles to Tokyo, from London to Johannesburg, came together to express their grief and share their memories. People wept openly in the streets, their tears a testament to the profound impact that Michael's music had on their lives. A tragic end to a life that had brought so much joy to millions through music. The loss of Michael Jackson sent shockwaves around the world. His declining health, the immense pressure, and his final days painted a picture of a man fighting against overwhelming odds. The day the music died, we lost an icon, a pioneer of pop culture. His story reminds us of the human behind the superstar, vulnerable and mortal. What are your thoughts on this? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned to Kayalie's Ideas for more intriguing stories. Until next time.